Today is Sunday, November 13th, 2016. It's about 11:45 in the morning, and we've finally gotten some a change in our weather up here. It's been pretty warm, and we haven't had rain for over a month, so a little front blew through this weekend, and it gave us some cool weather. It's about 45 degrees outside, and it's actually raining right now. Not real hard, but we'll take what we can get. So yesterday was real windy. I was going to go back up to Lanier and try to do some striper fishing, but that didn't work out because of the wind, and today it's raining. So not that the rain bothers me in my kayak, but I want to shift gears a little bit. So I'm heading up to the shooting range. There's a 100-yard indoor rifle range, Georgia Gun Club. I would say that the Georgia Gun Club is in Beaufort, Georgia, maybe more towards the Lawrenceville side. And their rifle range, it's a good place to practice. I haven't shot my rifle in a couple of months, and me and my buddy are planning to go to Gunsight Hills in a couple of weeks, which is the 700-yard outdoor range just outside of Athens. So prior to going there, I need to get some practice in and see how I do, and just get used to shooting my rifle again. So I'm gonna go up here, probably run maybe 20-30 rounds through it, and see if I can get some good groupings. So the rifle I was shooting today is a Remington model 700. Now I bought this, this is not just a stock 700, it's got a 26-inch fluted barrel. It's a real heavy barrel. And it came with a composite stock and Remington's upgraded trigger. So I've not done anything to this rifle. I put this cheek plate on it, and I put a scope on it. So the scope that I chose to get was the Nightforce. It's the SHV model. It's a big scope, and it has a magnification from 5 all the way to 20. So it has an illuminated reticle, and this is your parallax adjustment, and then over here you have your elevation, and over here is your windage. It has these metal covers that come off, and it allows you to dial this thing up as you go out in distance. So one of the cool things that I really like about this scope is the zero stop. So if you're at the range and you're walking out 300, 400, 500 yards, you can keep moving this up. Then no matter where you left off, you just move it back and it has that zero stop, so you can always get back to zero. Now I've got mine sighted in at to be about 2 inches low at 100 yards, and the theory behind that is that it would be dead on at 200, and then from there you have to start moving your adjustments, your elevation up. Now I've got it on a Nightforce mount, and that's a 20 MOA mount, and I had it done professionally at the dealer at the store where I bought the scope to make sure it was torqued down properly and can handle, you know, the recoil of the rifle. Here's my cheek plate. It holds bullets, but I don't really use it for that. And then you just got your standard 700 bolt action. There's your safety right there. And then out here I mounted a Harris bipod. So I didn't do too much to this rifle, and I'm going to show you the targets I shot today, a little bit more detail, and you'll see that I am able to do some pretty accurate groupings. The tape measure, so center of that hole to that hole, still less than 1. So that's a less than 1 inch grouping right there, even though it looks pretty spread apart. Just shot 1 there. That worked out pretty well. 1 there. This is kind of a mess down here. I don't really want to show you that, but nothing to brag about that. If you take that 1 out, it wouldn't be horrible, but I don't like that one. It's about 1.5 inches, but my best shots of the day were here. That's 3 shots at 100 yards. You can't even really put a tape measure on it. Not bad shooting at all. Pretty happy with that grouping. 3 shots, 2 touched, 1 there, 1 here, and then the other was a pass through. It doesn't get much better than that.